We are now going to demonstrate what the Mlb Showdown game can be played on. It is a desktop application that you can install to your computer, which through Apple or PC. Now, I will be able to send everyone the cards and the strategy cards that will link you to every single card that is in the system. There's over 700 cards that is in play here. So far, we have decided to demonstrate for you what the Mlb Showdown game will entail, and it will start with the pitcher, who now has the ball and is ready for the pitch. Now Steven is on the other end of this. We have set up a chat where we have a IP address, and it also even shows the chat box to say he has rolled a 9. So he will then throw it over to my turn. I want to do that real quick. It is now my turn to create my swing. Even though his 9 plus 4 beats my 10 on base, it is his advantage. I will roll a dice. 17 on his chart is a fly ball. So that is 1 out. And that way we can distribute the outs through using the phases. I haven't figured that out to change that, but that will be the phase. So 1 out in the inning. It's his chance to play a card. He rolls a 13. So it is my turn here. I will roll for the pitch, or for the swing, and that is a 3, which on his chart is a strikeout. So we had a fly ball and a strikeout with 2 outs in the inning. Hank Aaron comes up to bat with 2 outs. And a 3 does not beat his 10, so we have a swing potentially in the midst here. Let's see what Hank Aaron does with this pitch. 17 on his chart is a triple. So he will run from first to second, and he will get a 3-base hit with 2 outs in the inning. Alright, he rolls a 15, so it is Steven's advantage again. I will roll off Randy Johnson's chart, and it sits as a K. He strikes out. Now you can do a couple of features with every player. By right-clicking, you see this box that changes all your hands and your cards. For me, I'm going to know that Eddie Murray is my next at bat, so I'm going to flip him over. So I know that next inning he will bat. I will place my team back in their constraints order, and we have Ted Williams leading off. And I'll throw in Vita Blue. We'll have this guy pitch. Alright, and after every inning, you also draw a card. So you just do that by simply drawing a card. Now, I can see Steven's hand here. I cannot, actually. His hand is not visible to me, just like it would be playing the game. So, I'm able to at least see a few cards, and by using a strategy card and playing it, you must drag the card out onto the playing field. Actually, no, looks like you have to play. You're going to have to play that card by hitting the right stick. And I will play Masterpiece, which means I have to discard 2 cards. And I will take this deck and move it to the discard pile, and I'll use this one to the discard pile. So, what this means is, his thing is, if there are 2 bases are empty, you're going to see the pitch in the swing and roll the batter on the pitcher's chart. So, I don't actually have to roll for the pitch because this strategy card allowed me to win this battle. So I will then discard the card, and we will see what the roll is. The swing, 9, is a ground ball. So that is 1 out. Throw 1 out. It's your roll. 4. Plus 4 is a 8. Does not beat his 10.
Let's go, Shoeless Joe.
DiMaggio hits a home run.
Homer.
The Yankee Clipper. He was also seen in Seinfeld eating at Dinky's Donuts. And yes, he is a dunker. So now, Steven has hit a run in, and that is by simply adjusting the scoreboard here, you will add 1. So that way you hit done.
I did it.
Oh, well, then I'm going to take that out and take out -1. So he has only 1 run here in the play. I will then roll for my pitch. 12. I get the on-base percentage. Is a 7. I win now. So 16 is a fly ball out. That is 2 outs in the inning. With runners on, no one's on base. Now, in this case, a pitcher is versus a pitcher. The pitcher is going to win the advantage.
Oh, that's a pitcher?
Yeah, Bob Gibson's a pitcher. But Vita Blue, put him usual. Or yeah, Rod Carew. I saw this guy in San Diego. Asked him a question. Said, "Who's the toughest player you face or pitcher?" And he said it was a left-handed pitcher. I can't really remember the name, but he said a left-handed pitcher was the hardest pitcher he ever faced. Some reliever, I think. We will now roll for the pitch. 2 outs in the inning. 10 plus 4 beats a 11. So Steven rolls is a 10, and that is a ground ball. So I will take that into account. I will draw a card for the next inning, because every half inning that is finished, you draw a card. As you can see, I have 2 cards in my hand, and these can be used for certain situations. This one, it might help me because it might have a better matchup versus Randy Johnson, which is a pretty good card. And what you can do is invite other owners on by simply going to the server, and you will click host a game. Now, the game name of this game was titled MLB Showdown, but for this case we will make it Brandon's Game 1. And you don't need a password, you can always have a IP address, and then you will host a game. I guess it won't let me because I'm playing a game right now. Well, that is the demonstration of MLB Showdown. It has all the strategy cards here in your deck editor, meaning you can look through all these cards in order to figure out your hand and your deck. You must create a name for them, which would be that 201.
Pass or play?
I'm not allowing to type on this, so I'm going to have to let you do that at your own discretion. But what you're going to do is you may add all these strategy cards up to your deck by adding 1, 4, or even 10. Now you can only put 4 of the same strategy cards in your deck, just so you know. We will be playing by strategy card and then we'll be shown on rules. So if you want to refresh yourself on the rules, that's online. I've also sent people and you guys the information via links and files, but what you can mainly do is go through and strategize by picking your team. So you have all these players to choose from, building up on points, which is organized here with the on base, control, and innings pitched. This also will give you a chance to build your team for the draft, potentially if a player is taken that you might have had in mind. Well, that's why you may want to do your homework and search for guys that are also similar to him based on their points, defense, maybe on base percentage. It's your team. You can build the team how you want it. And if you want to put Poopy Pants, Archie Bradley, on your team, well, he's a closer. He's actually not that bad. His, let's see here. Let's look at Archie Bradley a little bit. What you can do here in this game is you can adjust your play and style of the window He's got an 18 outing with a 1920 walk, and he's a 2 control with 140 points. Right-handed pitcher, of course, and that is a closer. He can go 1 inning. And if he goes another inning, his control goes down to a 1 because, again, his blasting limits only have 1 inning of work. So, this is the game that we played as children, and we now have decided to redistribute a whole new set of cards into the game of baseball that we feel like, well, may not be coming back this year. So we will now decide on how we want to play, how many games, and who wants to play with all these players that we have at our disposal. The 2020 season of Major League Baseball can be played and determined by you.